Hey now. Welcome to Love to Light Tarot. This is Nikki, and this is for, who am I on? Leo, my lions. Leo, my lions. Hey, Leo, how you doing? How you doing, baby? This gonna be your November reading. And like, subscribe, share, put a comment below if this resonates with you, Leo. I'm gonna try not to talk your ear off. I got a lot going on out here, so I can't remember what I did for everybody else. I had already did Aries, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Capricorn, and Scorpio like a week ago. So I think I'm going to do these last 6 a little different. So anywho, Leo, this is going to be your monthly November reading. I'm going to focus on you. I feel like that's what you're trying to do, but I'm going to do that for everybody. And if anything else come in, then it come in, Leo, for anybody else around you, things that you're dealing with. I'm going to do week 1, week 2, week 3 with the Beginner Guys Tarot. Week 4, I'm going to use the Light Seer deck. And then I'm going to clarify vice versa. I'm going to clarify these with these cards, and I'm going to clarify those with these cards. At the end, I'm going to give you one of the Romance Angel cards, because this could help bring it home about what is the overall type of energy that a person could be dealing with, the reason why they are the way that they are. Everybody is going through things and trying to learn lessons and things like that in life. So that's what I'm looking at, okay? All right, Leo. So what I heard for you is changing lanes. So you may be shifting gears, changing lanes, maybe doing things differently, wanting to do things differently type deal. So we'll see what's going on, Leo. Okay, what's that hard to get off the table? Maybe that is release your ex. You may have some issues with energy, you know, getting over a past person, or some Leos, I don't want to say it like that, getting rid of a past person. I feel like a person just constantly comes around, like pops up every so often. Okay, them two for y'all, Leo. That's it. These are for Leo for the month of November. Leo for the month of November. King of Wands was stuck on the table, and I wiped this table off good just a moment ago. All right, angels, what we got for Leo for the month of November? 'Cause I only wanna make you... Pick that back up. Okay. It was something else that I did in regards to every sign. I wrote down stuff that I felt, like energies that I felt. Leo, I felt the Chariot card for you and the Knight of Swords. When I was meditating, those type of energies, it put me in the mind space of that. So maybe that's going to come out here. You do got changing lanes. Just stop. Okay. I feel like something gonna be rushed or won't like that, and you may just have to step back. You know what I'm saying? Take a breather, think this thing through before you react in a certain manner. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the World card. So that changing lanes could be, you know, that's ending cycles to start something new, closing out a cycle of things, looking at things to be looked at, to be closed out, is the energy that I was getting. So bottom of the deck, we have that. Okay, what's that card that flipped? The Eight of Wands and the Judgment card. So that one card's flipped over, but we gonna, boom. Okay. Bottom of this deck is the Two of Pentacles. So figuring things out, up and down type energies that you want to get rid of is the energy. Options I'm hearing also. Yeah, like you see how this person can go from one thing to the next. I feel like you was here, but you feeling like you need to change lanes is the energy that I'm feeling with that Two of Pentacles. Like shift, like something is the energy that I was feeling. All right, so first week, Two of Cups. Starting off with the Seven of Swords and the Fool card. Well, yeah. And then we have the Judgment card coming out again. So, Leo, I'm a little jittery. You may be a little nervous or like that. I feel like the first week, and it don't have to be the first week, but flip it if it ain't, you know. The first week, I feel like, Leo, you could be dealing with a soulmate connection. But I do feel like that it has been, you know, some issues between you and another person. Just thinking about it make me want to breathe heavy. I do feel like that. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about an individual, but the soulmate card starting off, you know, it is another connection. It is around you. However, it's some issues that you two are going through that in the month of, I feel like you're just sick and tired of it, to be honest. You're ready to let it go. If this Seven of Swords type of energy cannot move forward, how you may be trying to figure out, for some of my Leos, if you in the bind, how you gonna do that. So that Seven of Swords is about strategizing and stuff. But you at a stage in your life that you looking over things, you know, you looking at where you been, and it's time to shift gears and make a choice to move in a different direction. And where you was is the energy. So that shifting gears, changing lane thing is here. So, okay. We have the Justice card, could be dealing with a Libra, the Ten of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, as well as the Four of Cups, okay? So in the second week, I do feel like that you would like to make it work with a particular individual. I feel like in some of my Leos, like in the past, you saw this could be something major, like a Ten of Cups, you know, type energy. I do feel like that. I feel like in the past, you have worked with an individual, but what you felt like you received back, I feel like you didn't feel like you received that equal give and take. Like that Six of Pentacles energy is the energy that I feel. So when you go back and reflect and look over things on how, what effort you put in, and, you know, to build something, what did you feel like you got back from that? The Justice card is about that balance, that equal give and take, that justice, that truth, that clarity, but it's also about the cause and effect. So I feel like a person is looking over, you know, things that was brought off into a situation and what caused you two, because I feel like it's a two-person thing to be at this place. Some of my Leos, you don't have a person around. This is situations I do feel like that was being held on to. They're flippy. Maybe a person was holding it on about you and another person. That's the reason. I don't know. That's that person that I feel like that pops back up, come in and come out. I feel like it maybe once was something. Could have been married, could have been living in the same household, could have bear children together. You feel like it's this strong connection. That's that soulmate card, that energy where I feel like it's kind of hard to release, because maybe you feel as if, or felt as if, this was your soulmate. But soulmates are here for this reason, you know, to learn a lesson. Whether you stay with them or not, it's here for you to grow. It's not for you to hold on to things. It's for you to learn in cycles of that, learn the lessons and push forward. Is the energy that I am feeling like you're being guided to take, and which is true. In the third week, we gotta know it's that Six of Cups energy. So it's that in and out energy I was telling you, that a person kind of pops back out and in. You know, we got this Nine of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands, but that kind of want to jump out my hand. And then we got the Four of Wands, okay? I feel like, Leo, look, for some of my Leos, if the past can be left in the past, then things could work out with the effort and change. All things are possible, okay? And, you know, all things are possible. I feel like that between you and another person, if the work is put in. That's only if that is. And I feel like somebody lacked in that in the past, okay? So anything is possible. For some of my other Leos, I feel like when this past resurface, you are going to begin to figure, I feel like think in your mind whether or not this is the place for you. I feel like that you are recognizing what this connection was, how strong this energy was between you and this person. However, I feel like you are still remaining hopeful for something. I don't know, that's better. I ain't saying it like that, but like this person was lack. I just feel like people are in people's life for a reason and a season, and sometimes people stay and sometimes people don't. And just because things don't work out don't mean that it has to be a bad blood in between two people. You understand? So I feel like that's the place where Leo is at, where you're trying to get at. All right, we got the Five of Cups here in the fourth week, because I felt that energy coming on, because this Knight of Cups, right? That in and out energy, that emotional connection that I felt like, you know what? I feel like it wasn't there. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I feel like if you was with an individual, y'all argued about that. Like the person wasn't, I don't know, they wasn't empathetic. They maybe didn't have that emotion, and maybe that's how they grew up, and maybe a person was a little hard, or You want a different type of a connection and individual is the energy that I do feel. That's a lesson that I feel like you learned. That matters to some people, and some people say, well, what about the stability? And I was this and I was that. Well, yeah, you probably was that. The foundation was cool, but that inner self, that inner fulfillment, that inner connection, that emotional connection kind of started to lapse at a certain place is the energy that I feel. Where a person could have still been with a person, but yet you still felt like that, being around the individual. And maybe the work wasn't put in to change it. And maybe it was what it was. And I feel like a person is realizing that it's going to be what it's going to be. And that's if a person is around you, or you just feel like you understand that and you just walking in your truth alone, and you recognizing that these energies are here. However, you still are hopeful for the future, and that's a good thing. So that cycle that's being cut off is a cycle of being, up and down, and do I stay and do I go? And I feel like that strength kicked in to press forward no matter what, and that's a good thing. Okay. Yeah, to the 10 of Pentacles, right? I feel that. 10 of Pentacles, you got the 8 of Wands coming out again, to the Queen of Pentacles, right? Oh my God, good ending, Leo, good ending. I feel like that. I feel like, Leo, like no matter what, like you are nurturing you. You are preserving you. Like you have your mind at a place of fulfillment and building. And that's the energy I was feeling. Like things happen, but I feel like it's a strong focus on self. You remaining hopeful, you pressing forward. And I feel like that building that you once gave off into a situation, you are determined to pour that off into you. For some of my Leos, business related, I see you growing. I really do. I see you growing. I see you growing as long as you do what you're thinking about, like what you're passionate about, and not what you feel like, what you feel like you got to do. How can I say that? Like, say I work, right? But then I love arts and crafts, so I do clothes. I love doing tarot. I do this. I love doing, a lot of stuff, creating things. So I do that. I feel like don't let nothing stop you from doing what you love to do, because like the everyday society type life requires for you to have to maintain this certain type of, I don't know, structure is what I'm getting. I don't know why I'm saying it like that. I feel like that. Okay. Why am I saying it like that? You know why? I'm saying it like that for some of my other Leos, because you have children with an individual, and a person tries to, how you either marry or have children and feel like this is how it has to be, because you don't want your children to grow up outside of a household with a 2-parent household or something like that. That may have held you to a situation. But that don't mean the love ain't gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? I didn't grow up in a household with my mother and my father. They was boyfriend and girlfriend for 30 damn years, and they never got married, and they always lived separate, and I'm just fine. You understand? I'm just fine. I ain't saying people don't go through stuff, but you understand? That's the energy that I feel. All right, so put them cards in between the 7 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. We have the Moon card, and we had a 3 of Swords. So that's the energy I was feeling, you know what I'm saying? In between, the energy between you and a 2 of Cups person, right? So energy I was feeling like you don't know, how things are going to go between you and this person. A person don't like that. Meaning you iffy. Somebody iffy. Like you may be walking along thinking y'all 10 of Cups, and then boop, some other shit pop in that come out the blue. You just don't know what's going to be next with the individual, is the energy that I felt. So if you can't have that security within to know that you have a trusty, loyal, dedicated individual by your side that's building with you, working with you, then it leaves you to a place that you have to build within, and that's okay. Some of my other Leos, that's the energy I was feeling, where you've already dealt with that, right? The 3 of Swords energy, and you don't know what may be coming up next. However, you know what you already dealt with. You closing that cycle of that. You're letting it go. You done looked that over with the Judgment card, and you understand what you feel like you should have in your life. What you accepted, maybe we all have of the past didn't fulfill you, and you're going in the future. That's when the 9 of Cups pop in, and the Ace of Wands and the 4 of Wands, and you pour off into you. Not saying 3 of Swords and stuff didn't happen to you. That's why the 5 of Cups is here. However, you're not going to hold on to it. And that's a good thing, I feel like. That's a whole cycle in itself being closed off. Not holding on to this no more. Okay? 3 of Swords and the Moon. Alright, so what goes in between the Fool card and the Judgment? Again, the damn 7 of Swords. I ain't got to talk about it no more. Are you going to double down on the 7 of Swords like that? Everything I said, that goes in between the Justice and the 10 of Cups. The Page of Pentacles, right. The Page of Pentacles is a person who, you know, the student that's learning something different, looking things over, not saying that they're not going to be practical. That's the, remember I said the type of person that you may have dealt with in the past, like wasn't the bills paid and wasn't this done, but that emotional, like void between you two wasn't there, is the energy that I was feeling, okay? In the future, I feel like this is a learning process. That's what the Page of Pentacles will do, right? To learn new things, to build within or outside of his or herself. The Page of Pentacles is also that energy I was saying. You better go ahead and do that job thing, whatever it is that you feel like that you love, right? Put the work and the effort in, and I feel like it'll blow up. It's the energy that I do feel. I ain't saying in the month of November, but it's a steady process of growing, okay? I do see that, whatever that is, all right? So let's go in between the 3 of Pentacles and the 4 of Cups. Is that one? I don't want to pull that one. Why I don't want to pull this card? Right here is the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, the Strength card, right? You know what? You know why I feel like I don't want to pull that Strength card, Leo? I feel like it's something that somebody don't want to have to do. You understand? Because it may 5 of Pentacles. You know, that's somebody else feeling left out in the cold. It may affect another individual by your action. So although you may not want, remember I said it's the energy up in here where a person, I gave an example, may feel like they stick around because of the kids, because that's how it's supposed to be, and anything outside of that may make you feel like you hurting others or you being selfish, but are you being fulfilled? 4 of Cups, right? I feel like if you stay at this place, and I ain't telling you, I'm just using that as an example, okay? It's going to be this energy that's going to, that passion, Ace of Wands, is going to come up in you. You understand? And it make you be like things that you once maybe knew that you had to do, like something was telling you that you had to do that you didn't want to do. I feel like it's escalating, okay, to feel like I'm going to have to go on and do it. And you may not want to, but I'm going to have to go ahead and do it, okay? So maybe that's, you know, something of the past, okay? All right, 6 of Cups, 9 of Cups, Queen. There you go. I love this row right here, baby. That third week, you gonna get it. I feel like that. You got the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, honey. That's that energy, that passion, that dedication. I feel like it's a calling. That's that energy I was trying to tell you. And the next card is the Sun. I feel like that, okay? I do. For some of my Leos, I'm going to tell you this. It's too much to say. You know, it's like a marriage on the line. You know, and I feel that energy where y'all could already have a date set, but it's issues that you two go through. You thinking that over. That's you thinking it over is what I'm going to say. And you're going to see how you want to move it. Do you want to go through with this? Yes. But I feel like a couple of things cropped up recently that caused this energy to surface. 7 of Swords, double, you know, to make a person think before they jump off into something. Knight of Swords, or move forward with something. Chariot card. You understand the energies that I was feeling for you. So, I don't know. Look, as soon as I said that shit, what popped out? Chariot card. So, and what is that? 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so movement, honey. I do get that. So that's the energy I was feeling. Bottom of the deck, we had the 3 of Cups. I feel like that. I feel like that's the energy before something press forward for some of my Leos. For some of my other Leos, I feel like that's that energy I was telling you, how your business, I see it growing from the 3 of Pentacles all the way up from with that work, right? 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, things pressing forward, headed towards the 4 of Wands, good shit. Some of my Leos, I'm telling you, that's the amount of effort that you're putting off into yourself. That thing, that issue, whatever you could not get over, close out of the past, that's the energy I see you heading off into to do just the opposite. And that's good. That's good. Remember I said a heavy pour off into you. A heavy pour off into you. You know, that Queen of Wands got the determination and the courage to go ahead and get through any damn thing that maybe once held him or her back, okay? So, I ain't saying you ain't going through shit, 5 of Cups, but I already saw you sitting pretty here in the end, whenever that is, all right? In between the 5 of Cups and the Knight, you gonna clarify the 5 of Cups with the 5 of Cups? So, I get it, right? And it's just that deep for some of my Leos, the energy that you feel in regards to a past individual. It's just that deep to some of my Leos for an energy that you feel like if you will accept this in and out, Knight of Cups back into your life, you will be dealing with 5 of Cups energy. So that's why this determination to press forward in either way is so hard in the end, which is good. You understand? It takes some times. That's what you learned that. You learned the 2 of Cups. You learned the lesson of whatever it is. And you didn't let the Moon card, the unknown, hold you back for what you could have. And you're remaining hopeful. I see it. I ain't saying you ain't going through stuff. We all are. But you remaining hopeful. Big step. Big step. Damn. Yeah. Death card, baby. You could be dealing with who we gonna end up with? Knight of Swords, like I told you. All right, so the Death card, that's the cycle I heard. Transformations, changing lanes, things shifting, the whole reading in a nutshell. There's some changes happening to Leo, for Leo, by Leo, okay? I see it, boo. I see it. All right, so let's give Leo some. That no longer. Playing games type shit, no longer, okay? No longer. Been there, done that. Okay, that's why that Death card coming out. That's that energy I was asking you. How did you feel? And when it come to a place, blah, 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 right? All right. No. Can this be fixed? And calm down, okay? That Knight of Swords energy, you understand? Things will be okay. I felt that. I already felt like energy is going to come back in. Want to ask you, can some be fixed? I don't know. Anything's possible. I'm telling you that. But the way that it was, it's going to have a hard death to that. The playing games of the past, 7 of Swords, doubling down twice, ain't going to happen no more. All right. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly, right, you see, that's hard for somebody right there. That word right there. Yeah. Honestly discuss how you feel. Your feelings with one another. And also we have 2 cards that were stuck to one another. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. It could be some issues like somebody's parent could have passed away and affected an individual. So it's hard for them to open up in love. So that hardness that they took on, that card right there, you know, it may be hard for them to let it go because that's what got them through life. And, you know, maybe a bit different. Honestly say that then, if that's the issue. You understand? I do get that issue, okay? Then attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully, okay? So that's what I feel like the overall energy that Leo is going to try to do. And I feel like you, the fuck trying. Because a person be like, I'm going to try. No, don't try, do. Don't try, do. That's the energy that I do feel like Leo is taking on. And baby, good shit, okay? Leo, so let me read you your healing family issues, okay? I was going to say let me let it go, but we going to talk about this shit, eh? That's the energy I do feel. Like I was going to say leave it alone, but no, we going to talk about this. The answer to your prayers about your love life is based in your feelings about your mother and your father. The romance angels see that you benefit from releasing old angers towards one or the both of them. That's because your feelings about your parents influence your choice of romantic partners and the way you choose to deal with your relationships. You can ask the angels to help you put forgiveness into action. To forgive someone doesn't mean that you're endorsing his or her behavior. The angels will tell you rather than doing so, it is a form of a deep emotional detoxification. It means I'm no longer willing to carry the toxic energy within my mind and my body. When you find inner peace with your parents, you will no longer need to attract the unhealthy relationship patterns and partners as a way of healing family emotional wounds. All your relationships, especially the one you have with yourself, will benefit. I feel like, Leo, you doing just that, baby. You sitting here, you looking at that, you nourishing yourself, you loving yourself. I ain't saying you ain't going through something, but I feel like you looking at that, recognizing that, and you healing. I do get that. And any energies of the past that's not matching that vibration, no more, is the energy that I feel. Good shit, Leo, right? Love.